Hey,
Hi,
I'm Risa,
I'm Dawn.
and we are back to have some healthy conversations with
Good friends.
So today, Dawn has some really awesome tips. You know, we're in the in between time between Thanksgiving and Christmas. We
yep.
hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And she was at a store, or she was here, there, everywhere, and she got some really good ideas of how you can save some money on your holiday entertaining.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, you ready for it? Let's not delay because it's very exciting. And we're all in that time where we have people coming over or you got to take something.
Right,
And
you gotta
it
take
needs to be a little
something.
special.
Yeah.
But the pocketbook didn't get any bigger. So it's like, how do we make it? So what I did was went through a specialty section of our grocery store that had prepared foods to see what they offered. So the appetizer one that I offered, which you've noticed is special, would be what I would say is a date wrapped cheese. So you take dates, you take a little piece of cheese, put it inside, wrap it with a little bacon, and bake them at 350 for like 15 minutes.
Now, you said you actually made those ones?
I made them last night. Oh my gosh.
In the store, how much were they like in the store?
They were a ridiculous amount of money, like $15 for 8 of them. Like,
That's
price
crazy.
per
Yeah,
pound.
yeah.
They do that price per pound.
Right.
They do it with meatballs. They do it with everything. So the price per pound was outrageous. I already had dates. I already had cheese, and I already had bacon. So that was
pretty quick and easy.
It was easy.
Quick and easy because you can buy a big old thing of dates at Costco.
And that's what I had. I had the big bag of dates from Costco. So.
And so you pit them first, right? You just kind of
the ones from Costco are already open, right? They're already empty.
Oh,
they don't have.
I haven't gotten those from Costco.
Oh yeah, they're long medjool dates.
Okay,
and also they're very good for you. Their glycemic index, I think, is very low.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. Okay, so what was the next thing that you found?
Well, so the next thing would be a side dish. When I went to the prepared food section, I saw this absolutely beautiful, like colorful. You want to need something that's really beautiful and tastes good. Yes. It had butternut squash. Right. It was all about presentation. There were only 3 ingredients. Well, and I put 2 spices. Butternut squash, spinach, and either craisins, raisins, or currants. You can use either one or all of them.
Oh, cool.
And I happen to have some currants because I had bought those for a cookie. But you could easily use raisins or craisins or anything that was dry.
So what did you do with it?
So you put that all together. You boil or roast, either whichever way you want. I boiled them last night.
Okay.
The chunks of butternut squash.
Okay.
And then as soon as they're cooked, you drain them, put this fresh spinach in, and if you stir that up enough, the spinach will wilt. But it doesn't get too mushy because mushy spinach is
not
terrible.
Good. Okay.
Who wants mushy spinach?
So not too bad. Okay.
Not too bad.
No mushy.
And what would you put on it maybe to spice it up?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of that.
I mean, you could do anything. You could do butter, but I put a little bit of a specialty balsamic on it.
Okay, that sounds good.
Toss it up. Oh, and then you toss in the currants, put a lid on it.
Okay, or the craisins.
And let them plump up a little bit, right?
Oh, okay.
And so by the time they get warm, they get juicy.
That's really pretty too.
Pretty, healthy, low fat, and delicious. And
I mean, this is a really good idea because I've never thought about going to your store and looking at what they've made and then see if you can kind of recreate it.
And it was a fortune. It was like $18 for a side dish. Like I didn't need to do that. And again, I already had a butternut squash because I was trying to figure out what to do with it.
Right. And
I already had spinach.
You can get chopped up butternut squash now at places like Costco.
Right.
Costco has that.
Even easier.
So that's big old thing of it.
It's cheaper if you chop it
personally,
yourself.
I think I would roast it.
How do you roast them? Just stick them
in my oven cooks really fast. So I just usually toss
400,
them.
Is that kind of what you do?
400. Okay. And I usually like toss them with a little bit of avocado oil or something, or coconut oil or whatever. Toss them up a little bit and then I roast them.
Oh, and then roast them with that. Yeah. That's great.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What else did you find? What's next?
Okay. In the gourmet section, in all of the specialty meats and entrees, they had the pecan crusted, meats. They had pecan crusted. So if you're wanting to impress your company and you want to make it a little extra special, then you can chop up whatever nuts you have. It doesn't even matter if it's pecans or not. Yeah. But that is different and it's more special. And so you just whip up your crushed pecans with, I have one of those little tiny whir things.
Like little food processor.
Little tiny food processor. You put a half a cup of nuts in,
And do you add anything to them for them to stick together? Do you need anything now?
I didn't need to.
You just roll. What do you put them on?
Yeah, you pat them in. Okay. They're a little bit damp. I think your meat needs to be a little bit damp, and then you pat them in, and then you bake them.
What kind of meat What kind of meat was it?
Well, what I bought was I got tilapia. I haven't made this one yet. But I'm going
Okay.
to make it tonight.
Okay.
And
And
then
then you put that
bake
on
it.
it. Okay.
Mhm.
But
So
you
you
could
can
probably
spray
do
it with
that with lots
something.
of stuff. I wonder if you could, yeah.
But the
Okay.
pecan crusted part is definitely the artisan piece.
Yeah, that's just different.
Right.
It's very different. Well, that was really cool. So that's some like good ideas.
And I believe it saves you money. And what you're doing is providing that meal that would otherwise cost you a fortune out.
Right.
We all know that.
Right. So you're just kind of getting ideas. So you're going to the grocery store, like, you know, I don't know, you went to Wegmans. And
Yeah,
they had stuff.
Wegmans
A lot of
and
places
Giants
have
prepared
food.
places,
Yeah,
the
your Whole
Publix,
Foods,
yeah.
Trader Joe's, I don't know, wherever
Right.
they have, I don't know, Trader Joe's does.
Look
but
at
like
the
all those
prepared food
places.
section. See
just get
that it's
ideas.
like this crazy amount per pound, and then you go figure
you
out what
just-
you already have at home and
And
substitute
then,
with
and
it.
just do it. That's really awesome.
Yeah,
Great
I'm excited.
Tips, great tips.
I needed a
So,
shot in the arm with that too, because there's so much going on right now.
Yeah, you have a lot going on.
And I needed to make a specialty meal. So.
Yes, so that sounds really cool. So share this with your friends who like to entertain, or if they just want to save some holiday money, because if you're saving some holiday money with your food, you can put that somewhere else. Like if you have to get gifts, or you want to go on a vacation, or whatever it is you want to do, or you just want to pay off debt, whatever.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so that's great tips. Thanks, Dawn.
You're welcome. That was fun, right?
Super awesome. Share this out with your friends who like to learn new things and want to save some money, and we will see you in our next episode.